This small Turkish motorhome is shockingly good because the Hotomobil Freedom takes a Volkswagen Transporter double cab base, wraps it in a single-piece composite body, and manages to deliver 4 berths, a permanent bathroom, a full-width lounge, and serious onboard water capacity in a package just over 20 feet long. How does it manage such a feat? Let's take a look.
Motorhome luxury.
Starting with the chassis and price first. The Freedom starts at about $67,000 and can go up to $106,000 depending on the configuration. In person, it looks like nothing else in its class, sitting somewhere between a proper coach-built and a premium overland tourer. Hotomobil is a Turkish manufacturer with 2 decades of fiberglass construction experience, and the Freedom is the vehicle where all of that knowledge is most visible. The construction method alone puts this vehicle in a different conversation from most things at this price point, and the layout choices compound that further. Rather than being a van conversion with aspirations, this is a purpose-built motorhome that happens to be compact. The Freedom is built on a Volkswagen Transporter T double cab platform, powered by a 2.0 TDI Diesel producing around 150 horsepower with front-wheel drive. That chassis choice is one of the most important decisions in the whole vehicle, because a double cab transporter is not simply a standard panel van with an extra row of seats bolted in. It is a proper multi-seat platform with occupant protection engineered in from the factory across both rows, full VW safety hardware, and a travel experience that feels genuinely automotive rather than commercial. All 4 belted travel seats are in the VW cab itself, which frees the entire habitation space behind it to be designed purely around living. The overall dimensions put it at roughly 20.34 feet long, 6.73 feet wide excluding mirrors, and 8.68 feet tall, with a gross vehicle weight of around 6,062 pounds. From the front, you get the full VW Transporter face, which immediately sets the tone. This looks and feels like a proper vehicle, not a box on wheels. Moving your eye back along the body is where the Freedom really announces itself, because what sits on top of that VW platform is a monoblock composite shell with no panel joints anywhere in the structure. It is non-flammable, antibacterial, and rust-proof. Running through the walls is high-density polyurethane insulation that creates a thermos effect, holding the interior temperature stable in both heat and cold. Moving along the driver's side, the fuel filler sits at the front of this side, within the VW cab section itself, accessed exactly as you would on any transporter. Moving back along the lower body, the first service point is the diesel heater access, then the cassette toilet service door where the cassette is emptied and swapped out, and further back an exterior shower connection. Right at the very back of this side, set into the lower body, is the fresh water fill point. The tank behind it holds 39.63, which is serious capacity for a motorhome at this length and means extended stays between service stops are entirely realistic. The gray water tank holds 23.25 gallons, and its dump valve is accessed separately underneath. Keeping utility connections on the driver's side leaves the passenger side free for daily use. At the rear, the Freedom keeps things clean and purposeful. There is no large garage hatch here, which is the direct result of running the full-width lounge all the way to the rear panel. But there is an exterior storage compartment built into the lower rear body for items you want to reach without going inside. The rear panel carries the same seamless one-piece quality as the rest of the body, and the large rear window pushes natural light deep into the lounge from behind. The squared-off rear profile maximizes headroom and seating depth inside, without adding unnecessary length to the overall footprint, and it also cleanly integrates a rear-view camera. Look up to the roof and there is more happening than first appears. The main roof has integrated ventilation openings. The option sheet adds a 190-watt solar panel system with an MPPT charge regulator, an additional roof fan, and Truma climate hardware for active heating and cooling throughout the habitation body. Hot water upgrade options include Truma Therme, Truma Boiler B10, and Truma Combi D6, covering everything from a compact inline heater to a full boiler system depending on how you use the vehicle. Diesel heating and a lithium battery system complete the energy package. Together, those options build the Freedom into a vehicle that can operate independently and comfortably in cold weather, and given the insulation spec of the shell, the heating hardware has a genuinely well-built envelope to work with. Then there is the passenger side, and this is the flank you orient toward your pitch when parked up. The habitation door is here, and it is a full caravan specification entry door with an integrated dustbin built into the door panel itself, which is a neat and practical use of space that most builders leave empty. Above the door is the mounting position for the optional full-length patio awning, which, when specified, extends along the passenger side and turns the entry area into a proper covered outdoor living space. This side also features a 220-volt power inlet, allowing you to easily hook up a cable to shore power for all your energy needs. With the exterior utilities and outdoor living spaces set up, let's step through the habitation door and see what this layout delivers on the inside. Stepping through that habitation door, immediately to your right and above the cab is the alcove bed. From the driver's side outside, it reads as a clean, integrated curve in the roofline. But from here, it is the reason the lounge behind you never needs to become a bed for two people. The main berth measures approximately 76.38 by 56.69 inches, with roughly 27.56 inches of headroom in the alcove section. The overcab area has its own side windows, dedicated lighting, and its own ventilation, so it is a proper sleeping room with air and natural light rather than a tucked-away shelf. The back wall of the alcove also has dedicated storage compartments built into it, so the space is pulling double duty as both your bedroom and your main overhead storage zone. Clothes, documents, anything you want close at hand overnight goes up here and stays out of the living space entirely. Just forward of the living space, the passenger side back seat is fitted with a swivel mechanism that allows it to rotate to face the interior when parked. That creates a natural additional seating position connecting the cab area to the living space, and it adds to the sense of the whole vehicle working as a connected environment. Moving toward the back, the kitchen runs along one side of the central walkway with the bathroom directly opposite, and that arrangement keeps the central corridor clear and usable. The kitchen is compact but properly thought through, built around a two-burner hob with an integrated sink and tap, and dedicated storage above and below the work surface. The refrigerator is a Thetford unit, and the upgraded specification brings that to 3.18 cubic feet. Opposite the kitchen, you have a pull-out wooden extension panel that serves as a useful extra prep area. Because it is located behind you, you simply have to turn around to use it. Right above this table is a clever minibar shelf designed to securely hold your bottles. If you don't want this, there is also an option to change it into a cupboard. Directly across the walkway is the bathroom, and if you were wondering how a 20-foot motorhome fits a permanent wet room without sacrificing everything else, here is your answer. It is a fully installed room that does not double as anything else, and requires no furniture reconfiguration to use at any time. Inside there is a sink, a Thetford cassette toilet, and a dedicated shower area with a pull-out shower head and a curtain rail for privacy when in use. It is compact, but it is complete, and it is always ready. Because the entire seating and travel function of this motorhome lives in the VW cab up front, the habitation body did not have to compromise a single inch of its layout for road-legal seating. The result is a rear lounge that fills the full width of the vehicle, and it feels it. It is a full U-shaped seating group with benches curving around a central table, and that round arrangement gives the back of the van a warm, sociable quality that compact motorhomes almost never manage to achieve. There is real room to sit comfortably here, not just to technically fit, and at full occupancy with 4 people around the table, the atmosphere feels relaxed rather than squeezed. The large rear window and the side glazing keep the space feeling open and connected to the outside, regardless of the weather, and with the LED mood lighting running in the overhead units after dark, the lounge takes on a quality that feels considerably more premium than the exterior dimensions would suggest. The table sits on a foldable leg system that lowers the surface flush with the bench cushions, and when that is done, the whole seating group converts into a double bed measuring approximately 75.98 by 47.24 inches. That is a proper sleeping berth with real width and length. Because the Freedom has a fixed alcove bed up front, this conversion is only necessary when more than 2 people are aboard. A traveling couple never needs to touch the rear lounge to go to sleep. 4 people fold it down when needed and have a solid double at the back. That flexibility makes the Freedom work as a couple's motorhome and as a family one simultaneously, without either group feeling like they are using a compromised version. Storage throughout the lounge is well handled across every surface. Overhead lockers with push-button closures run above the rear seating. Underbench storage adds further capacity at floor level, and all the furniture throughout uses full corpus construction, meaning every cabinet is a complete enclosed unit rather than a face panel over an open frame. The wood-tone finish runs consistently through the whole space, and the flowing design language gives the interior a coherence that stands out in this segment. This does not look or feel like a budget build on the inside. The Hotomobil Freedom is not trying to be the cheapest or the most conventional option in its class. It is offering smarter construction backed by a 20-year body warranty, genuine 4-season usability, proper 4-berth capability, and a fully automotive travel experience in a footprint that stays compact and manageable. So, is this small Turkish motorhome really shockingly good for you too? Let us know in the comments. Want to see a shockingly luxurious off-road motorhome instead? If so, click on it and we will see you soon at a new luxury motorhome.